China has always been known for its impressive feats in the arid region, and its latest undertaking is no exception. Deep in the desert, they are building a massive underground warehouse worth a whopping $14 billion. This project, shrouded in secrecy, has sparked widespread speculation about its purpose. Some say it could be used for storage, while others believe it could be a high-tech research facility. Whatever the case, one thing is for sure. China is not afraid to take on ambitious projects and see them through to the end. But not everyone is convinced that this project is a good idea. With such a high price tag, some question whether it's worth it. Will this underground warehouse be a stroke of genius or a costly mistake? Regardless, this is certainly a development worth paying attention to. As China continues to push the boundaries of what's possible, we can't wait to see what they come up with next. Stay tuned to find out what China is really building in the desert. China's gas issues. When China's gas market experienced shortages in January due to soaring demand brought on by frigid weather, storage played a crucial role in mitigating the situation. But in Asia's largest gas market, storage capacity still needs to be improved, falling short of the government's percentage objective of home consumption. Mainly during China's heating cycle, when usage and distribution of gas are delicately managed, storage assets are essential for achieving demand-supply equilibrium. It is still adjusting to the government's new emphasis on gas rather than coal. Because of this, the government has actively sought to increase storage facilities. The possible solution. Since it's complicated for China to maintain its natural gas storage, a possibly exciting option got underway. China budgeted about $14 billion to construct an underground granary. And no, this is not a granary for storing grain. It's a project that will change China's history forever. As far back as 1915, gas storage tests were carried out by Canada and a host of other nations. Welland City was home to a gas storage facility for the first time, and from that point forward, studies into gas storage gained momentum. Natural gas storage facilities, like grain silos, are utilized for stockpiling gas during periods when demand is lowest and to enhance market supplies during peak times. Load balancing is another term for this. Recently, this technique has become very popular among nations with natural gas reserves, and China has already begun construction. There's a question, though. Why did China choose a desert area to build its underground gas storage? What is so spectacular about this storage facility that sets it apart from other countries? Wenjisang gas storage. The Wenjisang gas storage group in the Tuha Oilfield was announced to have begun construction on April 19, 2020 by China National Petroleum Corporation, CNPC. This cluster is the first of its kind in Western China and is part of the significant national energy construction project. Shanshan County, Xinjiang, is home to the Wenjisang gas storage group. With an expenditure of 7 billion yuan, a total projected storage capacity of 5.6 billion cubic meters, and operational gas of 2 billion cubic meters, it is a reconstruction of 3 depleted gas reservoirs, including Wenxi 1st, Huaiyudong, and Wen 8. The site's construction is scheduled to end in 2025, with the hope that it will begin operating shortly after that. In addition to being a crucial ancillary project for the West-East gas pipeline, this gas storage group is China's first of its kind in terms of opacity, susceptibility, productivity, and robust multimodal complex gas storage. China has formed innovative supporting tools for gas storage and salt mines, and has constructed 27 natural gas storage tanks with a peak storage capacity of over 12 billion cubic meters. The need for natural gas within the country is growing in tandem with the expansion of the national economy. China's peak shaving capacity for natural gas is projected to increase past 100 BCM. Problems encountered. Going by what has been said so far, China has it all figured out when it comes to constructing its gas storage facility. Unfortunately, many still believe that the project is a waste of time and effort. For others, this is a new beginning for China. But there is a catch. Shanshan County is home to the Wenjisang gas storage facility. This arid area of Xinjiang is better known for drought, and the natural environment is in bad shape. What's more, Shanshan County is made up of yellow sand covering the entire region. Constructing a reliable gas storage facility in this kind of environment is not only difficult, it will also require a lot of time and effort. The constructors knew they had a lot on their hands. To solve these problems, the constructors decided it was best to approach this using countermeasure. First, they needed to slow things. If they rushed the construction, given the condition of the area, it would result in a massive flop. Using a method of complex sealing, they surmounted the odds. From experience, it was apparent that they only needed to apply the dynamic sealing of complex structures to get past the problems at hand. This situation was also similar to the fourth gas storage facility China had previously built. The result? A gas storage facility that was at its overall best. But why? Beijing-based Associate Professor of Petroleum Economics, Jin Lei, noted that the action is part of the country's energy reserve security plan in light of the recent steep drop in global oil and gas prices. China's oil and gas reserve capacity can cover about 90 days of use, but that's far behind the US and Japan, which have the capacity of half a year to 200 days, he said. Although China has constructed 27 natural gas storage tanks, its load leveling capacity was just slightly over 12 billion cubic meters as of 2015, according to media sources. This is only enough to meet about 4% of China's annual natural gas consumption. That's significantly lower than the recommended 12 to 15% range. In light of this situation, China's National Development and Reform Commission published a document urging the country to increase its natural gas storage and reception capacity. The guideline states that good land, financial, tax, and structural reforms will be implemented to encourage the increase in natural gas storage capacity. China is increasing its use of natural gas to meet its clean energy goals. The National Bureau of Statistics reported that in 2019, the nation's natural gas consumption increased by 9.4% annually, reaching 306.7 billion cubic meters. Apart from the increase in the total number of gas needs, there are three significant factors to consider from the gas storage plant. The first, improvement of enhancement. With the arrival of this storage facility, gas demand and supply in China will experience a period of high performance. China is one of the nations with frigid weather, and demand for gas around this period is usually high. With a storage facility of this magnitude, the needs can be effectively matched throughout all regions of the country. Government spending on budgets like this will also reduce drastically. This allocation can be put to better use in areas where it is needed. Second, prospects for Xinjiang. Before the construction of the underground storage facility, Xinjiang had no place amongst places of relevance. Locales had little or no use for businesses that could do more than sustain them daily. But with the construction comes hope. A large percentage of the manual workforce will come from the locality. This means that many people in Xinjiang will have jobs that could last them long enough. Again, local trade will improve since workers and engineers will need many things. Apart from manual labor, hopeful townspeople can make more money by selling what those at the facility will require. There is also the prospect of development in the region itself. Constructors need to make road networks accessible for heavy machinery to get through. Schools, hospitals, and many other amenities will also be available in the region. Third, national development. The ultimate goal behind the construction of the storage facility is to improve national income and foster development. This will, in return, have a lasting effect on the national GDP and improve the standard of living. Therefore, the Chinese government set the pace when they decided to build a natural gas storage system. It has always been worth the hype. With more jobs being provided, amenities made available, and power usage increasing, China is undoubtedly on its way to enhancing economic growth in many areas. Any form of doubts that may have existed about the gas storage system is quickly doused as soon as results begin to manifest. Whether it was a gamble or not, the Chinese government knew precisely why they decided to splash $14 billion on a project like this. An analyst has indicated that the project will aid in promoting the country's natural gas storage capacity to provide energy security in the face of a drop in international gas and oil prices. The project will also aid in promoting the nation's natural gas storage capacity, which will help to secure energy security in the face of a drop in international gas and oil prices. The corporation is seeking to finish significant projects. What about the Zhongyuan gas storage cluster and the Huangchang gas storage facility in Hubei province? Hit that subscribe button and we'll keep you updated.